What's up guys, Darkroller here aka Blackheart909, and this is my first boot of BodyCam, and I'm using the newest release BodyCam Zombies. Now, this video is probably going to be titled Can LSFG Save BodyCam? So I've seen the performance of this game online, lowest settings on Steam Deck, it's not supported, it's not verified, but can we get playable frame rates with decent latency on the Steam Deck OLED using LSFG? So let's just go ahead quickly and check our LSFG settings. I've set it to on, I've added the command in there. We're doing 2x, 85% multiplier, and yeah, we're gonna be booting in right now. So far the LSFG plugin has definitely been super helpful for some games to get over that 60 FPS range, sometimes even to 90. If you use 3x, you're going to be on even higher FPSs. I think 3x is probably as far as I'd go. You can definitely use 4x if you want to get that, but I do notice artifacting at 4x, especially if your base FPS is low. So if your base FPS is something like, I'd see the use case for 4x being if you're playing your Steam Deck docked, your base FPS is already 60 to 70 FPS, and you're playing on a high refresh rate display, then you'd notice benefits from something like 4x. But for most people, I think if you're playing handheld, 2x is the way to go. Okay guys, so I was getting a black screen error on the Steam Deck, and I had to add the launch option quotation mark minus DX11 quotation mark, just in case anyone else has the same issue. And now we're in the game. We're playing at a measly 18 FPS. It does look hyper realistic, but it's very low frame rate. So this 18 FPS is actually a 9 FPS experience, and we're gonna have to go into settings to try to make that better. So let's go ahead and do that. So settings, let's go into graphics. Frame gen is off. Let's get into balanced FSR 3. DLS is off. And now we can go into, let's apply this first so our frame rate is a little bit more bearable. Okay. Post process. Whoa, this is really hard to control. Needs that, but now we have to go ahead and turn down the settings from epic to low. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And with everything on epic, our settings, our frame rate was just about 19 FPS. Okay, are there more settings? There are, and they set everything to epic by default, and 9 FPS manifested as 15 using lossless scaling. But let's see, I feel like there's definitely room for improvement here. Okay, everything's turned down to low now, and we're running at 22 FPS in the loading area, in the tutorial room. So if it was promising before, it's not anymore. 22 FPS. The latency honestly just feels like 22 FPS. So let's go ahead and grab a gun. Holy smokes, the controls. Can I pick something up? Okay guys, I'm gonna have to say this game is absolutely broken. Okay, let's go ahead and turn FSR to ultra performance. And that barely gets our GPU running. So let's go ahead and do manual GPU clock. Let's just set it to 1400 for now. And that gives us 30 FPS with lossless scaling. But what about going down? Oh, GI is still set to epic, so maybe changing that will make a difference. This menu is a nightmare to navigate. Sorry, guys. Okay, 31 FPS. That is somewhat in playable territory. 34. And we might have to change the controls back. So let's go into controller settings. Yeah, the body one is supposed to be the best for this game. Okay, let's also turn off motion blur, apply that, and resume. Is it playable? Maybe. I don't think we're generating too many frames with lossless scaling. We're at 40, which is okay, but would you have fun playing this? I'm not sure, honestly. Let's go ahead and leave and try to join a lobby. I apologize to my future teammates. Okay, let's click play. And just join quick play. Let's do quick play. So I don't really think this game is very playable. And this is like an empty-ish map. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh, I feel like my officer is drunk. But I managed to get a kill almost. There we go. One kill, guys. I mean, the game looks good. It is playable. I wouldn't play it. Would you? We're running at a base frame rate of probably 16 FPS in a super non-demanding map. Let's try restarting it and see if that makes a difference. Okay guys, we're back, and now I've restarted the game. I'm gonna hit play again just to make sure that all of our settings had been applied. Just to confirm, what are our settings? Graphics, ultra performance FSR, no frame gen, and yeah, everything is on as low as we can go. So I honestly don't think this game is going to be playable, especially not on the Steam Deck. And with a regular computer, you probably get like decent FPS on this. I'll try it with my 5080 and I'll make a video on that just for anyone. But let's see if restarting makes a difference. Oh, wow. This is way more of a... First of all, this is way more of a laggy experience. This is 23 FPS. It's almost like I'm watching a movie, but I'm watching the movie through... Oh, like I'm drunk and I'm watching a movie. Can I get a kill? That would be insane. Did I? I got a kill with 23 FPS, guys. I'm so good at this game. It's smearing so much because of the ultra performance FSR 3. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful in knowing that you shouldn't be playing this game. Especially not on the Steam Deck, but the graphics are pretty good. Maybe the FSR 3 actually makes it look more realistic in some ways. But yeah, you're seeing 33 milliseconds of latency, and that's probably even higher because they don't account for the lossless latency. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more. Dark Cooler, aka Blackheart909, signing off.